Well, guys, there's always something going on up here. Just went down to Jeffrey's, picked up a welder to weld those brackets on the sawmill way down there. This is generally the safest way to get something out of that truck. Hopefully it'll come out, and I'll probably just pick it up and pull the truck forward again. Just depends on how it picks up. So, always got something going on. Looks like a nice welder. This was a throwaway also. A person got it out of a dumpster and gave it to Jeff to see if you can get this thing working. And sure enough, Jeffrey got it working. He had to make a part for the inside. He had that thing in 100 pieces, made a part for the inside, and it's been working ever since. So I got to get it down, charge the battery first and then get it out. I do not have the tripod here, so I can't show you me taking it off, but there ain't much to it. I'm just going to lift it up and pull it out. So this is just one of what's going on today. We'll see you later. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to Frigga Jeep. It's late in the afternoon and I've had there goes a groundhog. Oh man, I can't believe that. I just set a trap up at the house. Anyhow, well, this is Frigga Jeep. My name's John and welcome here, and I've had a busy day. And that added to some of it, or added to some of the frustration. Anyhow, I got a call last week, a friend of mine that's been a friend of mine since 10th grade, okay? He's getting kind of up there, and he needed a visitor. And his son called me and says, it's time to go by and see him. Well, I stopped by not too long ago and saw him, but he needed a visit. And we had a good time, and he's losing it upstairs like I'm losing it upstairs. Maybe he's one step ahead of me. Now he's got a walker, and he's basically sitting in a chair watching out his yard. Very nice guy. He is, the couple was just unbelievable. His wife passed away, I guess, about a year ago, and she did a lot of taking care of him. He was the money maker, and he did good at making money. And she had horses and he had show cars. To give you an idea, I remember his 57 Thunderbird that he put a 351 Cleveland down in there. And then he had, I remember a Ford, like a 64.5 lightweight. He had an AC Cobra with a 427 in it, side oiler. He had a couple Cobra, I think Mustang Cobra jets, I'm not too. He had a pair of those 67s. I think they were fastback. I remember they're blue. They went out to the Barrett-Jackson auction out in, I think it's Las Vegas where they went. And he's had a couple other cars. He's got a beautiful truck that he's redone. Anyhow, he needed a visit, so I went down there. And on the way back, I needed a welder for that, and Jeffrey had a welder, so I picked that up. So you'll see me unload it from the truck. I'll try to remember to put this video in front of the other one. Speaking of that, I screwed up and put loading the logs in that bucket yesterday in the, I wasn't going to put that on until today's video because that makes the video to me just too long. I like to keep them between 20 and 30 minutes. 30 minutes that's a lot to ask of you guys to watch a 30-minute, take 30 minutes of your day out to watch one of my videos. So I hope if you get to a point, if you do come over, thank you. And if you want to zoom through it, it doesn't make me feel bad at all. So anyhow, now I got the welder up there I got to bring down. I wanted to split some wood. I got to find some information for a couple people on the Lickity log splitter. Then there's for Mac again out there. I showed you those footprints on the porch the other day. Well, the wife saw a groundhog up there. The one I just saw over there is a big one. The one up there, she says, is a teenage groundhog. So he's living under the porch. So I just got the trap out of mothballs and got that. Then got home from getting Ray thing, and a lady came by, a real nice lady came by, came a long way, or to me it was a long way. It was from Arlington. It had to take her at least an hour to get here, and bought a bunch of those wood rounds or wood donuts or whatever you want to call that I had for sale on Facebook. And just very nice lady. So she got some, and then I said, well, pick out a few more and just take them with you. So that's how that is. So this is just kind of what's going on. Now, if I get done with all that stuff, I'm going to bring you back when I unload the welder over there, because I got to weld those brackets that I showed you the other day down in there, because they got to be welded in place or tacked in place and take it out and welded. So that's going to happen. And it's already about 7 o'clock, so I got a lot to go on, so I got to go walk all the way to the back, or I'll drive the Kubota all the way back, get the Bobcat, hook up that handy lift thing, which I'll tell you about. It's the handiest thing in the world again, which I just took off. Go up there, get the welder, come on back, drop it off, take it back to get there, go up and get the, well, I might use the Bobcat this time for that little load because it's already out. I think I'll probably do that. But then all the wood splitting stuff's in the other thing, so I'll go get that. So anyhow, we'll be back in a few minutes. So, stop back. Guess who? I told you I'd bring you back when I got this thing down this way. That's the welder. Nice little welder. Like I said, he got this out of a can, you know, where they're trashing all sorts of stuff. And it was not working. I think it was running, but there wasn't any juice. The battery needs charging. You know, that's the wrong battery for this thing. That's a flashlight battery, Duracell flashlight battery. Anyhow, I'm just going to take it in and set it down, and this is what's going on. Have I ever told you guys how handy that tool is up there? Easy to make, handy, works for everything. I think I might have. And sometimes you use it a lot, and sometimes it goes a long time without being used. So let's see what we got here. I think you're all the way in the picture there. I'm just going to go up until I bump that pallet and set it down is the plan. Take that thing off. I might need the hook on it again, so I'm just going to leave it on there. This is really rough now. Now, I'm going to take this off. If you guys aren't familiar with these got quick attaches back there. I'm just going to go put these over there. Wasn't too bad. I guess I'll turn it off. Hi guys, show you how we'll hook them up. I hope to show you. believe you run it. We're gonna come over and try to land on this thing. I'm kind of out of practice. I don't know where. I'm gonna try to land on that. Like I said, I'm out of practice on this thing big time. I can't get it up any higher. That's about as high as it goes. So I will be back in about a minute, less than a minute. This thing, that's why I like the other thing better. I think I got it. It'll be fine there. Lordy, that's kind of why I like that other thing. I'll crawl out through the bottom, which 20 years ago that wasn't a problem. So I got to go get the Kubota, because that's got all the safety equipment in it. You know, safety means, number one, oh, I don't have that thing tilted enough. I told you I was out of practice, and it needs to really be down on this side a little bit longer, but I ain't gonna mess with it. It's also, oh, you know what it is? It's sitting up on that bucket. It's hitting that bucket. So we're gonna split a little bit of that. I think I'll split a little bit of that. I gotta find some information for some people on that. So I'll be back in a minute or two. Actually, it's probably gonna be about 10 minutes. I gotta walk all the way back to the Jeep barn. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. I told you I'd get a little bit of splitting in. We're gonna play with this one here a little bit. Oh, I got a double harder on there. That ought to be interesting to split. I didn't mean to get something like that. Still in its infancy stages to me. One gentleman asked, sorry I don't remember your name, I don't know if you can read any of this. I think so. Okay, the model I think I have here is this one here. Okay, I think I can read that. There you can read the information on it. I can't read anything from this side of the camera. That gives, I guess, the specs on it. But he wanted to know how many tons it was. It looks like it's a 18 ton. There, 18 ton push. That seems like an awful lot. This one over here only has 3.5 tons. Okay, to give you an idea, that's all that pushes. And this one here, according to this, in slow speed, okay, if you can see in here, slow speed is 3.5 tons. So this one in slow speed has what the other one has. So let's start up another one. Another person asked to see all the mechanisms back here. So I'm going to try to get in on the mechanisms while I split that piece up there. That's a gnarly piece of oak, actually, because it's, like I said, it's a double heart. I should be splitting it in the other direction. You got to read your wood. So let's see how this thing starts. I got to turn on the fuel. Oh, I left the fuel on. It might be flooded. Might be out of gas now. If it bleeds down, it's still got gas in it. It's pretty warm out here. Let's see if it'll start without the choke. I'm hoping. Guess not. I'll let it warm up a little bit. I'm probably splitting that in the wrong. Here, you can get a little bit. Let me let it down a little bit. You might be able to get the log at the same time as all this nonsense is flip-flopping back and forth. Now mind you, it goes to high speed as soon as you pull that lever. catching what you need to catch. That's the now let you see. Well, the cycle time is going to be fast because I don't have it coming back all the way, but you can figure now 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1000. So about 8-second thing. Quite a piece, isn't it? Now don't forget to remind me to turn that gas off later. I got to put the legs back down on this thing. Get up over there. We're going to do a little bit. We're going to finish off the day with a little bit of fast splitting. I forgot my eye protection. Don't remind me. I know I ain't got it. I think this really wasn't too bad of a spot yesterday. I'll move this up. Oh, maybe won't move that up. Ooh, that leg there collapsed. All right. I think we're in pretty good spot there to show some ornery splitting. I got to get my apron on because I push my belly against it all the time. You guys know that. I did bring mittens today, but I don't know what I did with them. I had them here a minute ago. Oh, here they are. Anyhow, a lot of people are going to think, well, you need a 4-way wedge. I don't care for a 4-way wedge, and I'll tell you one of the reasons why is because you're going to need a bigger engine and a bigger pump and all that stuff to drive stuff through. Number two, it's probably going to slow you down because then you're going to have a 2-stage pump on. This is a single-stage pump, so it's out and boom. It don't waste no time. And number three, when you see those ones go out in multi-wedges, half the time they're chasing them down or the big ones fall back off and you got to go back around. Every time you walk around that wood splitter, that's what I call wood splitter merry-go-round. You're killing yourself. Now these are a little bit further back than I normally like, but I wasn't going to reset it. Got a little bit of dirt on here. So let's see if this beast will start up too. This one here is junk. Now when you're watching this, I got control of the piece on this side with my belly. The other piece just goes to the table. I promote the table. Another thing, watch me, I very seldom have to look back to see where this handle is. I don't have to go up here and find this. Also with a single wedge, I have hardly any trash. And I'm not, you watch these, you go back and watch these channels, okay? Everybody's losing a lot of time with a 4-way wedge going up, down, or then they're trying to pull the piece of wood out. I don't have that problem, okay? So just keep that in mind when you're doing this. We'll split this one and then call it a night for you guys. Hopefully I'll split this one. To have a pretty good stack of wood here. I used to have a conveyor. I still have a big conveyor. I probably got the biggest conveyor, one of the biggest conveyors on YouTube. It's 60 foot long. It's over there. You guys have seen it. I had a shorter one, and you know, I didn't find that that was any faster, because what that made me do is I've picked the wood up once. But I run it through here and then run it up to a conveyor, and it drops on the ground, and I'm going to stack it because I stack my wood. Then I got to pick it up again. I don't want to pick it up again. Okay, this is stacked. Once this gets rounded off nicely, okay, it's done until it goes right next to the boiler. I'll pick it up, set it up in the field up the top, and then when I need it for the boiler, I'll pick it up and set it right next to the door of the boiler. One step. So this is one step. Once it gets, some of them I can just toss right in, and I don't have a problem with that. I'm a little further away here than I normally am, but you got to have enough room here to get a 16-inch piece through. So anyhow, that's a little bit more fast wood splitting and a couple other things that we went on. This has probably made it too long a movie again tonight. We'll see you later. Let me know if you guys like these long videos, because that's an awful lot of asked. That's an awful lot to ask of you guys to watch a movie that's this long, in my opinion. That's the thing. So anyhow, hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Like the long ones, don't like the short, like the shorter ones better. And I'm going to finish cutting that up, and that'll pretty much add to this. It's getting up there. You guys can add through the minutes on the, well, no, because you won't see me splitting this. All right, we'll see you. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and see you later. Hi guys. This video is already too long, so I figured I'll make it longer. You know, I always got one last, next to the last. Anyhow, we finished this up. I got my strap on here the way I do. I got these hooks that I made. This thing is 40 inches from here to here, but you can see a lot of them go longer until I get up to this first row. That's where I double stack them, and at the end I push them in. It's 48 inches from where about my foot is up to the top here, and you can see some of these are higher than that. And then it's 60 inches from here to here. So if you made it this far, leave me a calculation on how much of a cord it is, and we'll see you later. This is over and out for the final time. See ya.